She texted that creep saying she hadn't gotten her period yet, and that was the last time anyone ever heard from her. Jarvis Ramon Butts, 41, had already spent almost 10 years in prison for what he did to 2 other girls. Now he's been charged with killing a 13-year-old girl after finding out she was pregnant with his child. In January 2024, 13-year-old NAZIAH Harris was last seen getting off her school bus in Detroit, where Jarvis Ramon Butts picked her up. That was the last time she was ever seen. At the time, she was about 5 months pregnant. Police discovered that Jarvis had 5 kids with NAZIAH's aunt, but here's the shocking part. He also has 12 or 13 kids with other women. This all happened after Jarvis had already done nearly a decade in prison for assaulting 2 other girls in similar cases. Even worse, NAZIAH's aunt, who has children with Jarvis, knew about his past crimes, which makes you wonder, why on earth did they let him anywhere near NAZIAH? Jarvis started texting NAZIAH back in September 2022, and the messages were really disturbing. I'll share more about those in part 2 of this video. A year later, NAZIAH was pregnant with Jarvis's baby. When he found out, he started searching online for abortion pills, ways to end a pregnancy, and even red antifreeze. Not long after, he told NAZIAH he'd pick her up from school. That was the last time anyone saw her. She's been missing ever since, and her body still hasn't been found. In the last video, we revealed the horrific things 41-year-old Jarvis Ramon Butts did to 13-year-old NAZIAH Harris. The court has just released the disturbing text messages between them, and some of these are really hard to stomach, so brace yourself. It all started in September 2022 when Jarvis began texting NAZIAH. Let's take a look at what they said. By June 2023, their communication had become frequent, and their relationship seemed disturbingly close. Jarvis often asked NAZIAH for pictures, and based on the text, she didn't seem to refuse him. By September, NAZIAH sent him a message. "Babe, are you up? My period hasn't come. Hello, are you there?" He replied, "Since when?" She said, "Since I was in the hospital." He said, "That was last month." She replied, "I'm scared. I don't know what to do. I have to go to the doctor tomorrow." He said, "Didn't you take a pregnancy test and it was negative?" She said, "It was." He said, "Then take another one." She said, "I don't have money for a test or plan B. Can you bring one?" And all he replied with was, "Okay." By November, it was clear from NAZIAH's messages that she was pregnant, but Jarvis didn't seem willing to take responsibility for it. It's likely that around this time, Jarvis started putting his plan into action. The last text NAZIAH sent was in January 2024. She told Jarvis to be at her school at 3 p.m., saying, "I'll let you know when I'm leaving school. If you're not there, I'll wait. Just send OK if you see this and delete your number." He replied, "Okay." Right after Jarvis picked her up, NAZIAH disappeared, and no one has seen her since. Jarvis is currently on trial for her murder. If there are any new details, I'll be sure to keep you updated.